Hello, wonderful galactic beings, and welcome to Lucinda Soul. My name is Selinda, and in this video I'm going to talk about the song Divini per Natura. And for those of you who haven't seen my previous videos, I have ordered the songs of my first album according to the consciousness levels as developed by Dr. David R. Hawkins. And this song resonates with the consciousness level of 700 and above, of enlightenment. So first I'm going to talk about the consciousness level, then I'm going to talk about how I came about to writing the song, and then I'm going to translate the song because it's in Italian, and then I'm going to sing it. So let's start. So in this consciousness level, God view is self, and I'm going to get into that later on. Life view is simply is, just is. And the predominant emotion felt is ineffable. So we can't really describe it in words. It's indescribable. And the process that we go through is finding pure or resonating with pure consciousness. Okay. So just wow, right? If you hear this, wherever you are, I hope it already makes you tingle. So at this inspirational level, the being creates an energy field attractor that strongly influences all of the beings around, so all of humankind. And the personal identification of the self and the body is dissolved, because the self, the personal self, actually merges into the higher self. So there is no more identification with the body. The body becomes a vessel. It's no more I am the body, but it's I have a body. So it's a different point of view, and one merges into that higher self. So body and mind become a tool of communication. And what for? Right? To uplift other humans and raise their levels of consciousness. That's it. That's what the body is for, here for. And in this state, the consciousness is no longer localized. It's everywhere, it's omnipresent, and it's no more just localized within oneself. Yeah, this is what I wrote down. So when so I'm now going to talk about the song. So how do I start? When I wrote the song, I wasn't really thinking of the consciousness levels at all. That came after. So I wanted to find the right words to transcend this concept of sin and salvation, which is so deeply rooted in religious teachings, because it never really resonated with me, this idea of we are natural born sinners and therefore we need punishment in order to reach salvation. This just didn't make any sense to me. So I was trying to find the means of expressing what I thought was divinity in essence, which for me had nothing to do with a religious teaching. And yeah, I wrote down the Council of Nicaea because especially in Christianity, this idea of we are sinner and therefore we need some dude who comes down to judge upon us and offer salvation. This idea just didn't resonate with me. So and then what happened is that I watched a movie with Daphne, and Daphne's my daughter, by the way. I watched a movie with her which was highlighting the biography of Tina Turner. I think it's called What's Love Got to Do with It? Exactly. And there was this, before the movie starts, there were 2 sentences, and I want to read that out loud to you. The lotus is a flower that grows in the mud. The thicker and deeper the mud, the more beautiful the lotus blooms. I'm going to repeat that. The lotus is a flower that grows in the mud. The thicker and deeper the mud, the more beautiful the lotus blooms. And that got me thinking. And then a few weeks later, I have this tapping meditation app, and I get mailings. I get this mail talking exactly about the lotus flower, how there is a lot of wise teachings. And that got me thinking. So I wanted to express my belief that there is no, dude coming down from the heavens to save us. The Savior is innate within us. We are the Savior. That consciousness, whatever you want to call it, that Buddha nature, that God consciousness, it's innate within us. We are the Savior, each and one of us. Just like the lotus flower blooms in the mud, we have this inner light, this sun that wants to shine. And it's up to us whether we let it shine or not. And that's what got me started. And I'll just read the translation of the song to you. And this might trigger you, right? So it's okay if this resonates with you, fine. And if it doesn't, fine as well. Then it's not for you. So the translation goes like this. Do you know the lotus flowers, those blossoms, incredibly beautiful, almost mystical? They grow in muddy, murky water. If there is no mud, they cannot grow. So without the mud, they cannot grow. I think that needs to be emphasized, because it's all one. Yeah. The beautiful lotus flower shows us we do not need perfect conditions to find our inner peace and blossom into our best self, like the higher self. Let us remember who we truly are. I'm getting chills. God created man in his own likeness. The lotus within us is ready to bloom. It is simply a choice. We are divine by nature. So we are not natural born sinners by nature. We are divine by nature. This is what I wanted to say. Emphasize, underline really. Can you imagine that out of the mud, something so magical emerges? The mud of life can make us feel without hope, joy, or honor. And then I repeat, the beautiful lotus flower makes us see we do not need perfect conditions to find our inner love and blossom into our best selves, like self, higher self. In Italian, io. Let us remember who we truly are. God created man in his own image. The lotus within us is ready to bloom. It is simply a choice. We are divine by nature. Yeah. So this is the translation. And in terms of music, I think it's one of the most difficult songs that I wrote to sing, because I always jump keys. I go up. Basically, I'm trying to manifest this ascension that is happening. So I always go up a key and then another key. I think I go up how many times? I think at least 4 or 5 times, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5 times. So so I raise the key, and which makes it more difficult to sing. But there's no but. I just enjoy singing the song because it has beautiful emotions that are transported with the song, and I hope you enjoy it. One thing that I wanted to add before I sing is that the song is in Italian by choice, because in our Western world we've been influenced by the Council of Nicaea and its creed, and ever since the seat of Christianity is in Italy, right? It's in the Vatican, and that's why I wanted to share the message in Italian. So. Conoscete I fiori di loto, quelle fioriture, incredibilmente belle, quasi mistiche. Crescono in acque fangose e torbide. Se non c'è fango non possono crescere. Il bellissimo fiore di loto ci fa vedere. Non abbiamo bisogno di condizioni perfette per trovare la nostra pace interiore e sbocciare nel nostro io migliore. Ricordiamoci di chi siamo veramente. Dio creò l'uomo a sua immagine. Il loto dentro di noi è pronto a fiorire. È semplicemente una scelta. Siamo divini, divini per natura. Oh, 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 oh. Siamo divini, divini per natura. Oh, oh, oh. Riuscite ad immaginare speranza, gioia e onore. Il bellissimo fiore di loto ci fa vedere, non abbiamo bisogno di condizioni perfette per trovare il nostro amore interiore e sbocciare nel nostro io migliore. Ricordiamoci di chi siamo veramente. Dio creò l'uomo a sua somiglianza. Il loto dentro di noi è pronto a fiorire. È semplicemente una scelta. Siamo divini, divini per natura. Oh, 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 oh. Siamo divini, divini per natura. Oh, 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 Thank you for listening. For listening. Wonderful galactic beings. It was wonderful singing this song for you today. And remember, stay luminous. Bye for now.